They make them, we cover them, you sell them. Welcome to OEM Update, where we talk about everything you need to know about this year's vehicle model lines. My name is Megan Cusack, editor of Motorcycle and Powersports News, and today we're going to be talking about the 2025 Taiga Orca. Now, the Orca is an electric PWC and boasts a base MSRP of $20,999. So, let's dive deeper into what exactly this PWC has to offer. But for that, we're going to go straight to the OEM source. Joining me today to give us an overview of the 2025 Orca is Del Munoz, Vice President of Sales for Taiga Motors. Del, thank you so much for jumping on to speak with us today.
Oh, well, thank you for having me. Appreciate it very much.
Absolutely. All right, Del. So in the last year, Taiga has undergone some pretty big business changes. Can you kind of catch us up on where the company was and where it is now?
Yeah, Taiga, has had quite the journey over the last 10 years. And I'd say that Taiga initially faced the typical startup challenges that most companies go through. But we feel ours is probably a little bit amplified because we became a public company very early on. But following our restructure last year, an acquisition by an investor with a group of leading EV marine companies that include Vita Power, which makes electric boats, Aqua Superpower, which makes electric supercharging networks in marine applications, Evoy, which is an inboard, outboard electric motor manufacturer that supplies their motors to several different boat brands. It's really helped us as we've integrated into that group to accelerate our product development and market activations. We're now selling in several countries, not only North America, but in Europe, South America, Middle East, and even Asia, which we're real excited about. But our focus has really been, since the acquisition last fall, really building that operational foundation that leverage the group's combined power sports and marine expertise. We've got very strong expertise on both sides there, combined with very strong technology expertise from the auto and tech industries as well. So it's been exciting times for us. A lot of work that the team's gone through over this last year as we've gone through that. But we've come out in a very strong place, and we're real excited about the group that we're part of today.
Excellent. That's great to hear. All right. So, now that you guys are part of this, great group focused on, EVs and everything, what are Taiga's strategic priorities, particularly concerning like product development or even just market expansion and dealer network growth?
Yeah, great question, Megan. Our strategic priorities include refining and expanding our current product lineup. Right now, we have PWCs and snowmobiles, and within each of those, we have a couple configurations. But we know we need to develop more models, and we're really accelerating new product launches, as well as increasing our production capabilities as well. Probably one of the things we're most excited about is we're launching a new product later this year, and we're launching it at our first dealer meeting that we're going to host in the fall. So very exciting for us to do that. That's a kind of one of those milestones in the company's journey that we've been looking forward to for a long time. But then also we've had a lot of learnings, and I'll give you an example. We had some early pressures on that really in the company that really steered us kind of towards that direct sales model. But we really know that the industry is best supported by dealers. And so our priority is really accelerating our transition to dealers in North America, Europe, and select countries. Not every country we can go direct. We do have some great distribution partners in some countries. But, through most of Europe and, of course, North America here, dealer direct. And, my feeling is always that the dealers, having been a dealer myself, that the dealers are really the lifeblood of the industry. And so we're really focused on establishing a profitable program and, products to build out a really high-quality dealer network, providing them larger territories, the after-sales services, because we want to make sure that customers that purchase our products have a great experience with our products. But it's also equally important for us, for dealers, to be profitable and working with Taiga, selling our products, and of course have strong customer retention. So that's a top priority for us right now. But also very exciting is that we're increasing our production capabilities. And the production capabilities is not only to produce some more Taiga products, but also to manufacture powertrains for some other brands as well. So a lot of what we've been working on is increasing our factory production capabilities. We've got an incredible factory. It's very impressive, and we're one of the very few manufacturers, including other industries and even auto, that not only do we design, manufacture all of our vehicles in-house in our factory, we also design and manufacture our own batteries as well. Everything's done in-house, so it's really exciting for us that we can add this another line of powertrains that we can supply some other manufacturers as well. So,
And now that the 2025 Orca is back in production, can you give us a bit of an introduction to that model and, which type of PWC rider is looking for this?
absolutely. It's very exciting for us to start production again, and of course, do our new model year of the Orca. And the Orca is an all-electric personal watercraft, provides incredible performance in around 2 hours of ride time. What's really amazing about the Orca is with its instant power and torque, the acceleration is incredible, and the speed is as well. It's very comparable to the highest horsepower ICE competitive models in the industry today. Most of our customers, I would say, are riders that want powerful acceleration, want really quick responsive handling. They want advanced technology. That's one of the things when you look at existing customers of the industry that are purchasing our products. They also own auto EVs. They understand the technology and the excitement behind that. And so our products fit very well with that customer. And then there's also many customers that are concerned about the environment and want to ride responsibly. So I'd say all those different demographics fit very well for our product. And then when you take the masses, all the customers that are interested in personal watercraft, the Orca really is the perfect fit for riders that just want to have a fun, high-performing personal watercraft. It's very easy to own. It's very easy to ride. Again, very strong appeal to customers that already own EVs or environmentally conscious. And we're beginning to see, and this is one of the things that's really amazing to me, and I'm just starting to see some of it in North America, but it's really strong in a lot of the international markets, is that a lot of customers are becoming more and more sensitive to sound. And with the Orca, the only thing you hear is the waves.
Yeah, absolutely. I had the chance to review the Orca a couple of years ago, and I can confirm very easy to ride, and that instant torque was just such a fun ride. So fun. Speaking of those fun selling points there, what are some of the Orca's other main features? And, what's been updated over your previous model year versions?
No, absolutely, yeah. So, I'd say the biggest feature outside of, let's say, standard PWC features, right, is really our technology. With over-the-air diagnostics, we can diagnose and oftentimes even fix the unit remotely before the dealer or even the customer might know that service is required. It's got incredible GPS functionality, customizable ride modes that are controlled by the rider on our app. So anybody with an Apple or an Android, a phone, for instance, can download our app, and then they can change those ride modes. And we find that, and of course this is part of that education again, that when customers see that and understand that, the owners really get a lot of comfort out of that because they can limit the speed and the power for younger or less experienced riders riding, the watercraft. So that's a huge positive. The Orca, of course, has all the standard features like trim and safety lanyards, but I'd say maybe something a little unique versus, let's say, ICE competitors is that the way our powertrain is in the watercraft, it's a very low center of gravity. So the Orca, for its size, is incredibly stable, very stable. So owners like that as well. So When you look at the 2025 Orca, it really offers our next generation of battery, advanced battery. And that's one of the things that as I learn, more about EVs and the technology behind them, it's just absolutely amazing, the constant evolution of EVs, and not just in our industry and our products, but of course with auto and everything else. But our next gen battery really provides a new thermal technology that significantly improves thermal performance in extreme temperatures. And that's been one of the things that we've learned, over our journey and with our product development, is that, and while in a lot of areas might not be a huge noticeable difference, in extreme temperatures, not only in high heat outside, but high water temperature or very cold temperatures with our snowmobiles, the new battery does offer, we already had industry leading thermal battery as it was, and now we've just taken it to the next level, which is very exciting for us. On the other side of the 2025 Orca is we've made a lot of significant software improvements. And that's one of the things that's amazing to me, is how much is done with EVs and software. And so the team's done an amazing job. We're constantly upgrading and improving our software. And one of the big things that they changed in software for the 2025 Orca was charging speeds. And so when you ask consumers, often it might be, what is the range of the battery, and then what is the time it takes to charge. And for us now, we are by far the fastest in the industry. Automotive speeds, we can quickly charge our Orca in under 30 minutes. It's absolutely incredible. But what's even more exciting is that we take that technology, because we use all automotive grade components throughout our powertrain and our electronics and whatnot. We now are also taking those improvements and offering it to all of our customers that purchase any of Taiga's vehicles prior. So through over the air, through updates, they can now get faster charging, of course, get the different software features that we have. And the team every month or two is coming out with new software upgrades, which is very exciting.
Yeah, that is just amazing to me, that you can change how quickly the entire vehicle charges just with an over-the-air software update. That is fantastic, and love that you can charge this in 30 minutes. I know charging is one of the big pet peeves of EVs, but yeah, we're bringing that gap down. That's awesome.
Well, and that's been one of the things, and again, it kind of goes back to the perception a little bit. We actually had a dealer of ours that I'll say was positive, but still skeptical, at some level of, okay, he had some of the competitors' watercraft, he has a lake home, he has a large family. He went out for a holiday last summer, and the only thing he told his family is, don't ride the Orca any different than you're riding the competitors, the ICE competitor. The only thing I want you to do is when you come back in, plug it in. And it's really easy to get a level 2 charger out on a dock. Most docks have boat lifts and stuff like that, and it's very inexpensive to add a level 2 charger out there. So the family did it, a family of 10, and through the whole 4 days, they never ran out of battery. And they treated it just like the ICE model. The only thing, even if it was only 10 minutes, they still plugged in and they came back, and somebody else took the watercraft out, and it just worked perfectly. So again, that's kind of part of that education. But now that we've even increased the speeds faster than that, it's even going to get better. So,
all right. And can you break down some of the specs for us for the Orca?
Absolutely, yeah. So the Orca provides a powerful 160 horsepower, 120 kilowatt electric motor. But again, that instant torque and acceleration, it matches or exceeds the performance of the highest horsepowered ICE model. So it's a little bit deceiving sometimes. Of course, it goes back to that education again. They might look at it and say, oh, 160 horsepower might not be quite fast enough. But you can put it out against any 300 horsepower watercraft, and it's right there, if not even faster. It's absolutely incredible. So very good performance there. From a charging standpoint, you can charge the Orca on a level 1, which is just your standard electric plug in your home. Obviously takes longer if you do that, but can still be charged that way. Level 2, which again is kind of that car charger that people put in their garage, but 220 volt, very easy to put out on any dock or just about anywhere, and very inexpensive as well. And then you get into the high-speed DC chargers. You can charge our unit at a Tesla supercharger. You can charge it at any public fast DC charging. Or, of course, is our sister company, Aqua Superpower, as they build out their charging network, which they've really started doing a good job here in North America as well. You can just go to a marina and plug it in there and charge it in minutes very quickly. So all of our units do that. We have obviously various colors available in the Orca. And then we have a limited edition carbon model. Now, we did a very short production run of it. It's absolutely incredible. I mean, everything is real carbon fiber. If somebody wants the Ferrari of PWCs, this is the unit. I'll say we don't have many left because we did a short run, and who knows, we don't have any planned this year. Maybe, I'm sure in a year or two, we'll do another limited edition of something, but it's a very neat unit too. That's very popular as well.
And then, so, when can we expect to see the Orca in dealerships?
Yeah, we have a very limited group of dealers now that does have some inventory. As we just started that transition to the dealer network last summer. As we were going through the acquisition, we slowed down. Now we're back and accelerating that to add more dealers throughout North America and globally as well. So you can find it in some dealers. What we encourage customers to do is, if you don't have a dealer close by, reach out to us, and then we will find the closest dealer to you, and we will work with that dealer to help them get the Taiga Orca to you. And then if you're a dealer interested, of course, you can reach out to us as well. And if we don't have a partner or dealer in the area, then we're happy to have those discussions.
Well, it's been a pleasure speaking with you, Del, and thank you so much for taking the time today to give us an update about Taiga and talk with us about the 2025 Orca.
Well, thank you very much for the opportunity and having me today. I enjoyed it very much.
For more information about the Orca or to become a Taiga dealer, head to taigamotors.com. And as always, like, subscribe, and stay tuned to MPN for more of the latest and greatest in motorcycle and powersports news.